Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Anupama series guys. And we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be going down in the Anupama series pretty very soon. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode coming, so please don't go anywhere. Watch the videos to the very end to find out the drama that is about to unfold in our favorite Starlife series, Anupama. But before I continue to the video, please don't forget lovelies that this is still UG Update. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Toshu getting angry and throwing Rahi's stuff out. Kinja tries to stop him and asks why is he venting out anger on Rahi's stuff. Then Toshu says he can't bear and tells that he is working hard since many years and his status is just of an employee. He says he thought to run the company and it will be in his control after mommy, but mommy made Rahi sit on my head. He kicks Rahi's stuff and then Rahi comes and asks why are you throwing my stuff. Kinja then says Toshu does the hard work and handles the company and you became the owner, though you didn't complete your education. Then Toshu tells Rahi that he will not bear this in the company. Rahi then asks him to resign. He asks her to go from where she has come. But then Anupama comes there and says Rahi will not go anywhere and asks him to keep all the stuff back properly. Rahi keeps the bag in his hand and then Toshu refuses to let her rule on him and asks Anupama to throw him out like she threw Paki. Kinja tells Anupama that Rahi will drown the company. You have done a big mistake. Anupama then sits down to pick Rahi's stuff while Rahi says I will do that. Why do you want to become great? Anupama sees the drawing and gets emotional. She asks Rahi if she has kept the drawing safe until now. Rahi then takes it and goes. Paki comes home and then Ba asks her to come inside. Ishu runs to her and hugs her while Paki asks Anupama if she is happy to punish her. Anupama says you didn't learn the lesson even after punishment and asks Ishu if she told her about her condition. She says you shall apologize to Rahi to come inside. Then Paki says no way. Anupama says then go away. While Ishu asks Paki to say sorry, it is a small moment of embarrassment. Rahi then comes there and says Ishu is practical and doesn't harm self due to her ego. She asks her to say sorry first, then Paki says sorry. Rahi asks her to say again. Paki says sorry again. Anupama says Rahi. Then Rahi says such sorry is acceptable to you but not to me. Paki and Ishu get inside the house. Then Rahi asks Paki to do her work and whispers something into her ears. Paki looks very shocked. She then throws Toshu's stuff. Toshu asks Paki, why are you throwing my stuff? Then Paki says Rahi told me to. Rahi then says she settles the scores. It is a business rule. She asks him to be careful next time and asks him to keep the account files ready. Prem makes cake thinking the house ambience will get better with it. He sees Rahi drinking water and the song playing. He smiles and looks at her, but it turns out to be his imagination. He then imagines her playing outside holding water pipe. She throws water using the pipe and he keeps hands on his face and realizes also that it was his imagination. He then imagines her having apple and teasing him. He then starts thinking, what is happening to me? I am seeing her everywhere, but I'm feeling good. He sees Pari standing and says, why am I saying Pari? Pari says, I am here, and she asks if he is making cake. He says yes. Pari then says, Rahi will not eat this cake. Prem says we will make her have the cake somehow. While Pari says she is feeling bad for Rahi and says Paki few did wrong with her. She says Rahi deserved the trophy but Mahi also is a good dancer but not of Rahi's level. He says I agree. Then Pari says I can't tell this to Mahi and can't hurt her. Prem says Mahi is a graceful dancer and her dance was wonderful. Mahi hears him and gets happy while Kinja calls her and then Pari goes. Prem writes Rahi on the cake. He then gets a call and the R gets wiped off with his hand accidentally. He goes to attend to the call. Then Mahi comes here and thinks Prem made the cake for her. Everyone comes to the dining table in the evening, and then Ba asks Rahi to go out as the paint smell is coming. Kinjal says yes, it is dinner time and I can't stand the smell. And Pama then asks Rahi to go out and do whatever she is doing outside. But Rahi says there is mosquitoes outside. Ba says it is good, it will drink your blood. Rahi then says what will happen? I want to burn everyone's blood. She shows the board on which she has written Anu and Rahi Kirasayo. Everyone then gets shocked. Rahi gets up and hangs it on the pillar and she asks everyone to see how it is looking. And Pama thinks this mad girl doesn't know that Anu Kirasai was actually named on her name. She takes the arti plate and does its tilak, and she prays to Kanhaji to take care. Rahi is stunned and she then says that very soon it will just be my name. Ba then asks if you name it as Radha Krishna Rasai. Then Rahi says it will be Rahi Kirasai, as I will remove Anupamaji's name from the Rasai, as the real work will start now. Then Anupama smiles. Later, Rahi looks at the board and says from tomorrow the game will begin. Prem comes there and confronts her for hurting Anupamaji and says you seem to be angry with her, but you do things to get her attention. She asks him not to forget that she is his boss. Then he says you are boss until you have an employee. He thinks to tell Pari not to give pastry to her, but Pari has already given her pastry, saying she made it. Rahi tastes it and likes its smell. He then gets happy, while Rahi thinks Prem must have made it. She shall keep him in her company, while Prem feels connected with her. Later, Mahi asks Anupama about the pastry. Then Anupama asks if you think that it will be there as Pari, Ansh and Ba eats it. They hear Janki Behen and the workers coming there. Then Janki Behen sees Anuki Rasai's name revised. She asks Rahi if she knows the work. Then Rahi tells that you people have to make the food even now. I will just supervise the work and will revise everyone's salaries. And Pama, Mahi and Toshu hears her. Then Toshu comes there and objects. And Pama tells that customers' trust is far most important than the profit. She then says any business don't reach the heights in a day. Rahi then says very important is the profit, as house can't run with customers' trust. She says she will not compromise with the quality of the food. She then tells Toshu that he is NBA topper, but Anupamaji didn't use your capabilities well. If I was on her place then, we would have used it and took the business to heights. Prem comes to the kitchen and makes something, and then he thinks she should have told by now how was the pastry. But Mahi then hears him and thinks he's waiting for my response and says how to tell that Ansh and Paris have it. He then tells him that the pastry is good. Then Prem thinks if Rahi took a bite and gave the pastry to Mehi. But he then says she has passed my love to her. And Pama asks Toshu to buy all the stuff from Prachin Boy, and she asks him to give 500 ROS to a worker as her father is unwell. Toshu says okay and tells we shall take it from the supermarket. But Anupama refuses and asks him why to do drama as he once tried, while Rahi asks why can't you buy from a supermarket. Toshu says the restaurants are working well, which takes stuff from supermarket. And Pama says they can't change their rules. Rahi then asks her to change the rules. And Pama says rules can't change as due to rules, it can change. Rahi then says I am 50% partner and can change rules and routes. And Pama says it will not change. Then Rahi says until you are here we will not have profit. She tells that she just wants profit. Then Anupama asks her to hear the hard work story and says I have started this business with a store and tells that this business is set due to many women's hard work. She says she had chosen everyone's profits rather than her own profit. She then says you see less money and that's why you are sad, but I see more blessings and that's why I am happy. She then says we sell food but don't sell our self-esteem. Guys, seriously, that's quite a lot that went down in this episode. You can see that Rahi eventually is set to take over Anup Kirasai properly. Guys, what do you think about Rahi and Rahi's current character, in as much as Rahi has always been somebody that had attitude, but seriously, the character and her display in Rasio is actually something else. So guys, what do you have to say about that, and what do you have to say about the whole drama going down in Anupama series currently? Please drop what you think of this on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please and please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.